Welcome to Retirement Key Radio with Abe Abish.
One of the big stories in the news lately has been the claim that President Trump paid little or no taxes over the past decade. You nor I have no idea whether that's accurate or not.
Right.
The Trump Organization says it's not, but what I do want to talk about is how we can all agree that the wealthy have ways, legal ways, of reducing the amount of taxes they owe. In fact, a USA Today headline summed it up like this, quote, Donald Trump's tax returns have many wondering what they're doing wrong. So what are we doing wrong?
We're being sheep, Kristen. Everybody's doing the same old thing, right? You go to work, you go to get some water or tea or coffee, and you ask your buddy at work, what are you doing in your 401k? And basically what I'm saying here is we're following the masses. We're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. And if you're a sheep and you're doing the same thing everybody else is doing, well, guess what? You're probably paying more taxes than Donald Trump is, or maybe you're not investing the way you should be in your 401k. Maybe you aren't doing the things that are best for you and your retirement. And so what I would say, Kristen, is to think differently, to think outside of the box.
Okay.
In addition to the 401k and TSP and IRAs and things we kind of know to do, what else can we do to secure our retirement? What else can we do to help maximize the retirement of our dreams? And so, what the definition of insanity is, Kristen, to do the same thing over and over,
expecting different results.
That's exactly right. But people do the same thing over and over. One of these problems is taxes on our retirement accounts. So we just had a couple come in from Springfield, Virginia, and they are in their late 60s. They've done very well for themselves. They're ex-federal employees.
Okay.
In addition to having nice pensions and Social Security, they have several $1 million saved, in between $2 and $3 million. They don't have an income need or problem in retirement because they have large pensions and Social Security. Their income is taken care of just through those sources. And then they have about $2.5 million sitting around being invested. They've done very well. So the conversation quickly shifted with them, Kristen, to, okay, your income's not a problem. It is for a lot of people, but it isn't for you. How can we maximize these dollars you've saved and invested? What is it that you guys want to accomplish during your lives? And what is it that you want to have happen when you're passed? And one of their big concerns is higher taxes. A lot of reasons, right? $27 trillion in national debt.
Yeah.
A president change could mean higher taxes. We know, depending on who's in the presidency, taxes are either higher or lower. And we know right now, with the Trump tax plan, taxes are on sale. They lowered from where they were from the prior president. They could go back up again, and a lot of our clients believe they will go back up, president or not. $27 trillion in national debt. This couple from Springfield has almost all that $2.5 million saved in IRAs, 401ks, and TSPs, which means it's all pre-taxed.
Okay.
It's never been taxed before. So you can either pay your taxes now, or you can hope that taxes are lower or perhaps the same down the road. And this couple is very proactive, drove in from Springfield, 45 minutes away, and they want to tackle this tax problem now. They want to pay taxes now. What was extremely eye-opening for them to see, Kristen, is that when we put all of their income streams into our personalized tax mapping software, we found out that they were paying less than 5% in net federal income tax. Isn't that amazing?
Whoa, oh, that's really good.
Less than 5. They didn't know it was that low. They knew it was favorable. They knew it was low, but less than 5% net federal income tax. Throw in Virginia at 5.75, and once you figure out the net effective tax on Virginia, they're all in at less than 10% in total taxes, meaning out of every dollar that comes into the home, 90 cents is in their pockets. That's a fantastic deal. And so they're saying, hey, if I'm keeping 90 cents on every dollar right now, it ain't going to get any better than that in the future, right? I mean, what's better than that is maybe 5% or 0%. So they're down under 10%. And they're saying, you know what? There's a good chance that federal income taxes will go up. This is all about control, Kristen. It's all about either paying taxes now or later. And instead of hoping that you're in the same position as you are in now down the road or better, let's be proactive and let's do something about it now. So what is this couple going to do? They're going to do $100,000 a year conversions over the next 6 years, assuming the Trump tax plan and code is still in place. And they're going to be able to convert out $600,000 of a lot more money than that in IRAs, but at least they will have paid the tax bill on $600,000 over the next 6 years, and that will really help them.
Taxes in retirement are vital, and if your financial advisor isn't talking to you about that, you're with the wrong one. It's vital in a time like this, like Abe said, while taxes are on sale. Connect at retirementkeyradio.com. Sales loads, trade commissions, front-end loads, those are all really fancy terms for some of the different fees that you may or may not be paying on your investments without even realizing it. CNBC's Sharon Epperson says there are more.
Here's one that people don't get. Your 401k, it's on autopilot, it's making money, you're so excited. Right. There are administrative fees attached to that 401k. So you need to understand that you're not just investing in anything for free.
What do folks listening need to know about fees when it comes to their portfolio, Abe?
Fees can really drag down your yield and interest and long-term return. It's something you really want to pay attention to, Kristen. You know, we're a fiduciary firm, and I'm a certified financial fiduciary. And part of our code of conduct is full disclosure, always divulging all fees, commissions, as well as disclosing any conflicts of interest when meeting with the client. And so we pride ourselves here at Abish Financial being extremely transparent, discussing all the pros and cons. What does this cost? Let's compare the two. What's the pro and con of this versus that? And truly being unbiased and as transparent as we possibly can be, that is in the best interest of the client. And being able to offer strategies and investments across all asset classes. That's being truly diversified. But when it comes to fees, we just helped a lady that lives in Fairfax, Virginia. She's 62, retiring in 4 years, and she was paying a lot in fees. She didn't know how much. When we did the math on what her management fees were that she was paying to a firm that everybody would know the name of, this is just the management fee, 1.64%.
That doesn't sound bad.
Then you add in the cost of the funds she was invested in, and this put her up near 2%.
That was just part of the fee.
Right. That was the management fee,
Wow.
because this firm kind of had a banding where, you know, the first $500,000 was a certain fee, the next $250,000 was another fee, the next $250,000 under management was another fee. We did the math. 1.64 management fees, and then the funds, you know, the funds and investments aren't free. And so she was all in at close to 2, which is pretty darn high. She wasn't happy about that. And we were able to help her substantially reduce the fees there. And then in some of the strategies we recommended for her, they had no fees, no fees at all. Now that was outside of the market. So fees are extremely important because they can really drag down your net return over time, your net interest and yield. What we also found out was she was only in stocks and bonds, nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else.
And
a little bit of
she's
cash.
62 years old, about to retire in a few years.
And here's the other thing. She had an income gap. She has about $750,000 and Social Security, and that's it. And she needed a couple thousand more of income to sit on top of Social Security to give her a comfortable amount of income every month in retirement. We helped her to solve that income gap. We helped her to create an income plan, reduce the fees in her plan, reduce risk in her plan, with our team of licensed advisors to help her both with better diversification and a strong income plan.
Find out more at retirementkeyradio.com.
Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if Abraham Abish is licensed in your state, please call 571-577-9968. Abish Financial Services is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Abraham Abish, NPM number 770-3575.